If you are an individual with a disability and require a reasonable accommodation to complete any part of the registration or e-learning course and need an alternative method for registering or completing this e-learning course, please contact Elizabeth Crocker or Becky Gilson, ADA Accommodation Coordinators, at 503-916-3544 for assistance.
Welcome to Portland Public Schools. We are thrilled you are interested in applying for a job with our organization. The following video provides a brief overview of our online application system. In order to complete an online application, you will need the following information. Personal information including address and contact phone numbers will automatically populate from PeopleSoft. Education history including attendance dates, school locations, and GPA information. Employment history including work dates, duties, addresses, contact names, and phone numbers. Professional references including contact information. Licensure and certification details if applicable. A working email address. You must have a working email address to apply for positions. You will be notified via email when your application is received, as well as when a job opening to which you have applied for has been closed. If you do not currently have an email address, please create one before applying. There are several free email providers such as Yahoo, Hotmail, and Gmail. PPS Candidate Gateway now allows you to use the following features: search for job openings, save search criteria and job agents, save job openings, apply for job openings, submit applications, view notifications, view latest job postings, refer a friend. Now that you've gathered your information and are ready to apply, let's take a look at online application system. Let's navigate. Start by going to http://www.pps.net. Click on Jobs. This brings you to the HR Employment Opportunities page. Click on Current PPS Employee button. This brings you to the PeopleSoft HRMS login page. Log in using your PPS username and password. Click Sign In. If you receive an error message, please ignore and go ahead, sign in using your PPS username and password. Let's take a look at some features available to you prior to applying for a job. You can filter jobs in the left column, mark favorite jobs by clicking on stars, and search and save searches for jobs by using keywords. The keyword search will find all open jobs that contain the word in the job title or description. As a tip, if you use asterisks, they're wildcards. So if you type asterisk, human, asterisk, and click on search, this will provide all results that contain the word human. As you can see, it has pulled up all jobs that contain human resources in them. I can go ahead and save my search if I'd like to use it again. I'm going to name my search Human Resources, and I'm going to check in the Notify Me when new jobs meet my criteria, make sure the email address I want it sent to is listed, and click on Save Search. Now, whenever I want to run a search for Human Resources, I can go ahead and do so from my Save Searches page. On your Careers homepage, you will see a menu bar across the top of the page. When you click on My Notifications, you will find communications from Human Resources regarding requests for additional information, interview notifications, and job offers. Next tab on the menu bar, My Job Activities, takes you to your applications, resumes, cover letters, and other attachments. If you choose to withdraw your application from a job posting, you would do so from this screen by clicking on the Withdraw button. The next tab on the menu bar, My Favorite Jobs, shows you all of the jobs you have marked with a star on the PPS job search page. From here you can select a job and apply for it, or remove a selected job from your list. The next tab on the menu bar, My Saved Searches. This is where you will find all of the searches you have saved from the PPS job search page. Now you can go ahead and perform that human resources search anytime you want. Next tab on the menu bar, My Contact Information, is where you can verify your personal data, name, address, phone number, and email. If you'd like to make changes to your personal data, you must do so from the employee self-service. There's a link provided at the top of the page in the highlighted section. Changes made to your contact details in the employee self-service will be updated on all of the jobs you have applied to. Since we've learned about the basic functions available to you on the candidate portal, let's now apply for a job. There are multiple ways you can apply for a job. Applying to a single job. When you've found a job you're interested in, simply click on the job and you will begin the application process. Apply without selecting a job. Click on that link and you can apply without selecting a job. It will keep your most complete sections within the application and allow you to save it for future use. Selecting multiple jobs. This is the recommended path when applying to multiple jobs. To apply to multiple jobs, mark the checkboxes next to each job, then select Apply for Selected Jobs button at the bottom of the page. Please be aware if you should choose to withdraw your application from just one of the jobs from the multiple jobs application submission, the system will automatically withdraw you from all jobs connected to the multiple job application. Unfortunately, there's no way to avoid this. For our demonstration today, we will select a single job, click on Apply for Selected Jobs button, and proceed with the step-by-step process. Step 1, the Start section. In this section, you will have an opportunity to review application terms and agreements. Please make sure to read through all the application terms and agreements literature. You must click on the checkbox indicating you have read the page in full before continuing with the application. Now proceed by clicking Next. Step 2. In this section, you will attach your resume and cover letter. You can either attach a resume from your computer or copy and paste a resume. You will want to review the resume once it has been pasted, as some of the formatting may not be correct. You can also use a previous resume. If you have previously applied for a job with PPS through TAM, your resume information will be saved. Please make sure to review your saved resume to ensure it is up to date. Today, I'm going to go ahead and attach a resume. I'm going to choose my file and upload. You will see the resume is attached and I can go ahead and name it. Next, attach your cover letter. Go through the same process, click Attach Cover Letter, choose your file, upload, and then you can name it. At any point in time during the application process, you can click on Save as Draft. Then click OK. This saves all information entered to this point. You can do this after every step if it makes you feel more comfortable. Once that is completed, go ahead and click on Next. Step 3, Preferences. In this section, you will have the opportunity to indicate your job preferences. This will include when you are free to start work, willingness to travel, work days, etc. You will also have the option to indicate desired work locations. To select from a list, click the magnifying glass next to the text box and select whatever location you are interested in. Go ahead and click on Next upon completion. Step 4, Questionnaire and Qualifications. Please note these sections only become visible if you are applying to a specific job. All jobs will contain a set of required questions. Please answer all questions truthfully and accurately. You will have an opportunity to review and change any answers prior to sending the application to PPS for review. Once the application has been submitted, you will no longer be able to change your answers. Once all questions have been answered, click on Next. Qualifications. In the qualifications section, you will have the opportunity to enter student teaching information. Complete all requested information in top-down order by using magnifying glasses when available. Next, if you had more than one student-teacher experience, click Save and Add Another button. Otherwise, click on Save. Finally, click on Next. Education and work experience. In this section, you'll be able to indicate your highest level of education by clicking on the highest education level drop-down menu. Select your degree and proceed to work experience. In this section, you can add your work experience. Try to be as detailed and accurate when completing the work experience section. You must complete all sections that have an asterisk next to them. In the college experience section, you will notice a magnifying glass on the right side of the completion boxes. Please use the magnifying glass to open the drop-down menus and go in order from top down. If you have multiple college experiences and degrees, please make sure to click on Save and Add Another. Once you have completed this section, all education and work experience, click on Next. Accomplishments. In this section, you will be able to add your licensures, certifications, endorsements, and language skills. You click on the Add button and then use the magnifying glass and click on Save. If you have multiple endorsements, click on Save and Add Another. Once all accomplishments have been added, click on Next. Referrals. In this section, you'll be able to identify how you learned about the job you are applying for. Use the drop-down button, and please be as specific as possible. I'm going to say I found this posting on LinkedIn.com, and I'll say internet, and click on Next. References and education providers. In this section, you will be able to add references. There are 3 types of references to choose from: personal, professional, and education provider. PPS requires a minimum of 3 professional or personal references. Select reference type, professional or personal. Provide the information about your references and click on Save. If you have multiple references, please click on Save and Add Another. Education providers are only required for applicants that have previously worked for an education provider. If you have not had any prior employment in K-12 schools or school districts, you may select Next to continue with the application. To add an education provider, select reference type Education Provider, list your last position with the organization and corresponding dates of employment. Please do this for your last 3 education providers. To enter additional providers, click on Save and Add Another button and repeat the process. Once all references have been entered, click on Next. Attachments. In this section, you will be able to include additional documentation. Use this page to upload reference letters, writing samples, unofficial transcripts, and/or veteran preference documents. Click on Add Attachment. Use the drop-down menu to refer to the attachment type. Click on Upload Attachment. Click on Choose File. Find your attachment. Click Upload. And then you will go ahead and see it available for your viewing. Click on Save. And click on Next. You do have the opportunity to rename your attachment if you want to do so. The last step in the process is to review and submit. In this section, you have the opportunity to review your application and make any last-minute changes. If you want to edit any information, you would click on the pencil mark and it opens up the screen. You can make any edits, save your edits, click OK, and then you can actually go up to the top menu bar and click on the Review and Submit section. Do your final review and click on Submit Application. Please note, once you click on Submit Application, you will no longer be able to make edits. Upon submitting your application, an application confirmation notification will appear. Thank you for taking the time to learn about our online application process. We hope you found this tutorial helpful. You are now ready to apply for a job at Portland Public Schools District. We're excited to review your application submission. Good luck.